I'm on Lake Toho again today with Ben. Ben did a video with me last year. Was that the first fish we caught on the video, that big one?
It was the second. We caught like a 12-incher on the shoulder.
Yeah. So this is Ben's annual birthday trip. He's a local guy, and last year on a fish attractor he catches an 8-10, like on his second cast. I'll put a little clip of that over in one of these corners here. But we're out here today on a spot where the fish should be crushing shad on the surface, but they're not. We got bright blue skies, and he just jumped a little tiny one off on a spinnerbait. But I don't know what we're gonna catch him on today. No idea. It's the middle of April here. Water's warm, it's like 76 degrees. It'll probably get up to 80. I think it's supposed to be 89 degrees today. So anybody up north that's watching this is freezing your butt off. We're not, we're gonna be sweating. I got a topwater plug on here from 13. He's throwing one of his own spinner baits. We haven't seen a fish crush the surface yet, but that doesn't mean anything. So stay tuned and we'll see what happens today. We might even hit some fish attractors. Who knows? Dude, I haven't caught anything over 6 pounds out of there. I've caught a couple There's one. Look, I didn't even see him hit it on the topwater. Did you see him hit it?
No, I didn't know you had to hit it all. You weren't even working it, were you?
Yeah, I just started to.
Nice.
Well, there's a surprise topwater bite.
There is an excuse to throw topwater.
On that dual pitch. He's not a big one. We still haven't seen a fish blow up, even though I just caught this one on topwater. He literally didn't blow up on it. It was just there. He's not a big one. It's supposed to be a little windy today, so we'll probably throw in some spinner baits, lipless crankbaits. They bit lipless out here pretty good the other day, but I didn't film it. That's on that dual pitch again, which you saw in my last video from 13. See ya.
Decent little fish.
Yeah. I didn't see anything.
No, I did not know you had...
Just sucked it down. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
And yeah, it's a trip on the sucker. Oh, this is a decent one, I think. I don't think it's a fish.
No, it's a fish.
This long without a bite. Anything feels good. It's actually not a bad one.
We found some fish. Still in the same spot. We've seen literally like 2 fish blow up. And they're hammering our little lipless crankbaits. I got a old school Excalibur 1-knocker, and he's throwing
A gold live target.
a gold live target. But we're getting short strikes. They're not blowing up for some reason. So, but they're here. I just had a short strike, and then he hammered this 6-pounder.
Minus 5 pounds.
Minus 5 pounds.
Oh,
They're just not showing themselves. But that's okay.
Good thing about that one was he had the front hooks in his mouth.
Yeah, so he's really eating it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still on there. I was on a fluke. The first cast was a fluke. Yeah, so he's still in there. Come out of there. I can't believe he's still on. That's a good way to volunteer your way out. Huh?
Now he just pops out.
Oh no, it jumps out. It has been a long time since I said anything to the camera, but you guys would have no idea because it is 12:30 and we haven't caught a fish since
7:30.
Since 7:30 for I don't know what reason, because it's an awesome day. Now we're up in pads. We fished over hydrilla. We fished brush piles. We fished some open water. We've had a dozen short strikes on different things. They're not eating. I picked up my old trusty fluke and threw it into some pads and caught one. You're throwing what? A big old flapping shad?
Big easy.
A big easy. and he's had a couple blow-ups on it, but he missed them, or they came off. I don't know why they're not biting. Because it's Florida and they're bass, and we'll figure them out. I did make one cast with a fluke though and catch one. I thought he was a big one. There's one. On a fluke in the pads. He's just a little guy. That's called the lazy way of boat flipping.
Professional quick release.
Alright. Oh no. Wasn't prepared for that one.
That's a better one, huh?
A little bit bigger. I got it.
Well, I want to learn how to catch a fish.
I have a video on how to fish a fluke. Except I was in 20 feet of water. We're in about 2 feet of water here.
So you had a friend hanging out.
They're at least getting a little bit bigger.
I don't know how you felt when he set the hook, but when he first swirled and kind of jumped, he looked big.
Isn't it? Yeah. Birthday fish. Apparently Ben can only catch fish on brush piles. That we're on a fish attractor now because nothing's working. We caught a bunch of little fish over there in those lily pads.
Sweet.
I caught some little fish in those lily pads. Ben missed some fish in those lily pads. So I brought them to a fish attractor or brush pile. I haven't been fishing brush piles yet this year because it's kind of early. And you didn't see him miss one a minute ago, but he caught one. Again, last year he caught an 810 on a brush pile. And that was a 8 to 10 ouncer. But it's one of those things we call a moral victory.
Yes.
They are not cooperating today on Lake Toho very well. I think because it's too nice of a day. It's partly cloudy. The wind isn't that bad. 10-mile-an-hour wind, off and on.
That's almost what it felt like if I was just sitting here and we were just drifting a little bit and we
Yeah.
were coming over it. It was just that doom, doom, doom. You know, I couldn't really tell. And I want to be sure before I set the hook again, given my track record on the day.
Current track record.
Now about 2 for 9 probably.
You are the brush pile king. Good one? Look at that! What? Can we get him? You got him. Oh yeah, there's blood flinging. He can only catch them on brush piles. Again, what you guys didn't see is we fished another spot since the last brush pile, but neither one of us caught one. But was that your first cast? No, about third?
Yeah, you got your forceps.
That's our biggest fish of the day. And it's not real big, but it looks really big because all the rest of them we caught were tiny.
Bleed on your boat that you're trying to sell.
Yay! 3 pounder,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah,
3 pounds.
Close.
About 3 pounds. We're gonna call it a 3-pounder, even if it's only like 214.
I think he had that worm.
Yeah.
So, cause I had come over what happened was I cast out, let it sit for a while, drug it back a little bit, wasn't hitting any brush, started just burning it in, and I just thought I hit brush, so I just killed it.
Oh, you hit it like while you were moving
I think so, but then so I just left it, and so I started sliding it some more and didn't really, but it felt a little heavy, but not like the fish. And I was like, I just got grass or something. And then when
was that a good one?
No, longer, it's a good one. 1 to 2, I think it's a good one, Chuck.
Oh, that is a better one.
He fooled with his.
Ooh, fish. Oh, jeez. I knew he was gonna do that right when I grabbed the line. We're making this dramatic because we're not catching a lot. Man, I thought he was bigger than that, didn't you?
Yep.
He's about the size of the other one.
Yeah,
He's maybe a little bit bigger.
yeah, he's definitely a little bit bigger. He fooled with that thing for so long.
I'm sitting here reading old text messages, waiting for him to get a bite. And he gets another good one. It's just slow today, so we had to slow down on a big purple, what was that, old monster?
Yeah.
Not a bad one.
I'll grab him for a minute. I don't think he's quite picture, a pound short of picture worthy.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Got that leech in his damn throat. What is this?
Well, we're gonna be getting out of here soon. It was a pretty tough day on Lake Toho today. Not sure why. Weather was great. We had perfect amount of wind, a little bit of cloud cover, but my offshore stuff did not work today. It's pretty hot out. Water's almost 83 degrees. It's been climbing every day. We did catch a couple good ones, or Ben caught a couple good ones off some brush piles, which that's the first I've fished these this year. And it was, very sporadic, but we were out here all day long. Brush piles, shell beds, offshore hydrilla, out in the middle of nowhere. What else do we do? Threw some lily pads. That probably produced the most amount of bites, but they were not real big fish. Sometimes they don't bite, but please subscribe to my channel. As always, leave me a few comments, and we'll see you next time. You got anything to say? Nope. See ya.